With every single Strike Force Heroes and Ray's campaign finally completed, I feel like I've just escaped the shackles of the Sky9 zone. It's not going to be permanent. I'm probably going to go back to playing those games sometime eventually. But for now, this is a game that I've been meaning to play for some time, and if I sound any different whatsoever, it's because I'm using a different microphone. It's because I'm using the VR microphone. And let's see. I don't even have to switch anything over. I just need to go back into VR. There I am. And here's everything. Except, Live, which is the program I'm using to... have a VR avatar in the world, is acting a bit weird right now because the hands are not syncing up and everything's all stuttery, and I hope the music isn't too loud and my voice isn't being drowned out by it. But speaking of music, they just recently released only 4 tracks at the moment, but they said they have a special surprise later on for this game. Yeah, not a whole lot, so this is definitely going to be I considered a smaller or a shorter stream than usual, just because of the fact that they don't have a whole lot here. And also, I'm playing on the most recent version of the game, which means no custom levels or anything, which I definitely want to play, but I might do that another time. But for now, I wanted to kick this off with, I also wanted to talk a bit about about the whole copyright deal that this game has. All of these that you have to pay for can't be streaming at all, I'm pretty sure. And also this pack, as cool as as much as I like it, as much as I like these 2 songs in particular from the same album, all of these songs are copyrighted, so unfortunately that's a no-go. All of these, though, from the original soundtrack, I'm pretty sure are good, and most of these are fine except for Crab Rave, which is unfortunate. And then I'm pretty sure these new ones are also content ID free, or however you say it. So at least I don't have to stress about that. And let's see. There was one other thing I want to talk about off the tip of my tongue, but I kind of instantly forgot about it, so if it comes back to me, I'll mention it. But for now, it's finally time. Expert Plus, obviously. Let's do this. This will be a shorter stream this time around. This is mostly just me testing out the waters of streaming in VR. Also, I just remembered the thing I wanted to talk about, and that's I don't have a chat. I don't have a visible chat in VR, so if anybody's there, unfortunately I'm gonna have to take the thing off, because the streamer kit for Live was just deciding not to work today for whatever reason. Okay, this song might need to go into my everything playlist already. And maybe just more Lindsey Sterling music in general. Because there's some, but not all of them. When there should be more. That's another thing I'd like to try eventually, and that's getting full body tracking. Because at the moment, it's only just tracking my head and my hands. If only Live was compatible with Android phones, like it is with iPhones. But I mean, who uses iPhones anyway? Couldn't be me. Don't lose the groove. Don't let go of the dream. Whoops. Okay, come on, virtual desktop, don't die on me now, please. It's not over. It can't be. Almost thought that would be the end there. I shouldn't be getting this exhausted already. Probably should have done a warm-up before this, actually. Don't know why I didn't. Okay, that's going in my everything playlist. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Not Ness. You know what that means. We need to do it again later. Okay. Like I said, no chat or anything. It would normally be over here, but the streamer kitten Liv decided to keep crashing for no reason whatsoever. Wow, under 5 beats per second. For an expert, what was that? Crud, man. What's an expert like? Okay, we might need to do this on hard then. By the looks of it. Actually, I'm gonna try this out anyway just to see what it's like. But it is Dragon Force, the creators of the composers of Through the Fire and Flames, so that makes sense. And then we got a Camellia song, which is just as bad by the looks of it. Might need to do this one hard as well. But for now, back to easy mode. Let's do this. Give me a sec. How the heck do you pause this? How do you pause? My eyes were tearing up from how awesome that last level was. I'm fearing I need to. Okay. Alright, for real this time. Let's move. Custom map makers are gonna have a field day with these new effects that they've added. Like to do with every update. Honestly, that's mostly what these updates are good for, I guess you could say. And that's just the new map effects. Okay, I hope I'm the only one who's seeing all the stuttering, because this is stuttering quite a lot. These patterns are a bit funky. Especially that one. These are the kind of patterns where it's very easy to lose your groove, like I almost did there. That and virtual desktop or live or whatever, just something. It's being super weird right now. the very least, this song is going to be shorter than that last one. Also has less beats per second. Whoops. Once you do have the groove down, though, that's pretty much smooth sailing at that point. Unless things decide to lag out, like it's trying to do right now. It's not over yet. Now it's over. Well, that was pretty fun. Also not Ness, you know what that means later. But now it's finally time. Let's see, how deep are we in? Only 12 and a half minutes. I did say this was going to be a shorter stream, and I meant it, because I'm actually kind of on a time limit here. I got a D&D game pretty soon, and also pizza is on the way. So, I'm excited for that. But for now, let's see, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm guessing this is, I'm gonna assume this is gonna be about a 20 to 30 minute stream or so. Unlike 3 hours like it is with Strikers, Heroes, or Rays. But for now, right now, I'm going to attempt this. I'm not gonna beat it, obviously. I'm probably, I'm just gonna stop talking. Let's do this. Show me the power. There goes the energy bar. It's an official level, holy crud. Hold on. Okay. Let's actually playlist level without getting a seizure. I doubt that Expert is going to be any better, but I'm going to try it anyway. And if this doesn't go well, I'll try it on hard, which should be just fine. Okay, this is definitely a lot easier to keep up with already. I might have spoken too soon. Or maybe it was just that part. Okay, there goes the energy. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna beat the Sun Expert. Well, I'm not gonna beat it, but I'm gonna finish it. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna do this on hard. Okay, only 5 beats per second, which was... This has more beats per second than the Expert Plus level of Lindsey Sterling. This is not nearly as climactic, but at least I'm able to complete it. Oh, come on. Okay. I always I always choke at moments like these, where it's just constant up and down movements with one hand, specifically with one hand. If it's with both hands, it's not as bad, but if it's just one, then things usually go wrong. Probably should have checked how long the song was, because I'm already getting exhausted, and there's still the Camellia level to play. Which I'm actually pretty dang for. Okay, come on, virtual desktop, don't. Please, 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 please. Okay, virtual desktop is acting up for no reason whatsoever. I'm gonna give it a moment or two. Maybe 5. Okay. You want to calm down? I think it's calmed down. Okay, it's not calming down in the slightest whatsoever. Hang on, let's see. 64 FPS. Okay, the game and networking. Kato is playing Lethal Company. I should probably play Lethal Company sometime, to be honest. Maybe with her sometime. Her and her other friends. Her and Jagua and whoever else is there. Because I've seen some crazy things about that game in particular, and it would definitely be a better experience than what the heck I'm doing right now with Virtual Desktop, which is deciding to just not run at all whatsoever. I want to finish this level, but I also want to see what the Camellia song is like, and I have to wrap this up pretty soon. And Virtual Desktop is just deciding to... Hang on. You know what? What if I just completely shut everything down? Shut Virtual Desktop down, but not the game. So, you know what? I'm going to turn that on for a second. And... going to shut Virtual Desktop down, so I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we are back, and hopefully the broadcast is not exploded. I can turn that off, and hopefully that'll fix up the possible connection issues that Virtual Desktop is having. That did not seem to do jack, unfortunately. Right. Well, let's see if I can... There goes the energy bar. Maybe this is like... I just had a stupid thought. What if this was like intentional sabotage from either Virtual Desktop or Valve, who just released their whole Steam Link thing as an effort to make people use that instead of this? Because this is running like crud, but I haven't actually tested out the whole Steam Link thing yet, and I... just, what if? Okay, well now it's running reasonably okay. I guess I just had to wait a little bit more. It's still stuttering quite a lot, unfortunately. Oh no. I can only imagine how this is like, how the guitar solo is like on Expert Plus. Freaking Virtual Desktop is already having a hard time keeping up with this. Okay, this is quickly becoming very much not playable in the slightest, so I might have to... Before the song ends, I'm mostly just gonna be listening to the song at this point, instead of actually playing the game. And then before the end, I'm gonna cut it there, and then just go straight to the Camellia song. This is disorienting. This background. Maybe I should have just tried this on the actual on the actual Beat Saber app on the Oculus Store instead of on Steam beforehand. And like I said, I probably should have checked how long this song was. Okay, it's over. That could not have been more scuffed. This whole broadcast could not be more scuffed, if I do say so myself. But now it's finally time. I'm going to look at this on Expert Plus, like I did with the other song. It's in this friggin' hangout. What are the stats for now? 83, 79, 71 FPS. Okay, at the very least, oh no, now it's dying all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, latency 64, 60. Latency is down all of a sudden. The game is at 10 milliseconds. The game and networking in particular are just dying. Specifically the networking. It's always the networking for some reason on here that just kills it and everything else. So I'm gonna give this a second to calm down. Okay, it's calmed down, which means it's time to go. It's time to go now. Now all the fire is hot. What? It's always something with specifically Camellia and also Dragon Force, which Dragon Force levels were exclusively custom until now, which is kind of funny. Holy moly. If you see stuttering on my avatar, then that's what I'm seeing as the entire game has. But for now, let's see. Let's try Expert here. See if this is actually doable in this state and also in general. Well, this definitely seems doable, just not in Virtual Desktop. I'm gonna have to replay this in Steam Link. But the thing is about Steam Link, I just realized, the reason why I'm not using it now is because I realized that you can't actually stream from Steam Link, because you need Virtual Desktop to get a hold of OBS specifically, and all the other streaming stuff. This is a nightmare. But is certainly on brand with these Camellia levels. The only thing that's not on brand is the fact that this song isn't Content ID. But let's try this. Let's attempt this for real this time around. Well, more or less, with Virtual Desktop's horseradishness that's deciding to pull at this time of all times. This is less of a Beat Saber stream at this point, and more just of a Virtual Desktop. Please get your horseradish together. What in the... Okay. You're not seeing what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing some pretty wacko stuff coming from the headset right now. Let's see, 50 FPS, latency is up to 66 milliseconds. Okay, hang on. Freaking, where are the Virtual Desktop settings? Settings, streaming, I think I need to restart. Even the graphics quality are at potato right now, and I'm still getting this for whatever reason. Let's see. Even after switching video buffering to on, there's still an overwhelming amount of stuttering. It's like every time the controllers vibrate or something, there's just a horribly noticeable lag spike, which there wasn't before. Before today, at least. At least those first two levels were pretty fun. Especially the Lindsay Sterling one, which I like so much that I'm gonna put in my everything playlist on Spotify. If the OST is on Spotify, which it most likely will be. That song and also a bunch more Lindsay Sterling songs. Maybe Weird Al songs because those are fun too. Especially Hardware Store. Okay, Virtual Desktop. I know you've been dying on me a lot. I know you've been wanting to die on me a lot, but please, let's see if we can actually just finish this level without you cruding your pants out your chest. Yep, this is the drop. This is the nightmare part of both Expert and Expert Plus level the versions of the song. Okay, come on, Virtual Desktop. I know you can do this. I know you can pull it off. Please. Okay. Freaking can you beat Beat Saber's campaign with only Virtual Desktop running at... Holy crud, we actually did it. After pausing like 5 times for a B! That's probably the first B I've ever gotten that wasn't an A or an S. And all I had to take was freaking this was playing in Virtual Desktop. And like, what's this at now? It's 60 milliseconds per... I was stupid and scuffed and everything in between. But let's see, what's our time at now? 20 minutes? 28 minutes. Wow. So it was right about the whole 20 to 30 minutes estimation. Unless I want to play any other level. Just for the heck of it. In case I want to risk the whole non-copyright status. For this stream. Actually, nah, 20 to 30 minutes seems like a good stopping point. Yeah, it's actually just... Like I said, 20 to 30 minutes is good enough stopping point. Also, the pizza just arrived that I mentioned earlier. So, in case that you're rewatching this on the channel, thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, and thanks for watching. And also, have a very good December.